So, Sporting Lisbon 2, Arsenal 2. Very poor performance this evening, but we did manage to get out of there with a draw. Not quite sure how, because it wasn't pretty on the eye, and they had opportunities to go 3-1 up. Although saying that, Martinelli would have he very nearly scored one of the best goals you'll ever seen in your history of watching football. It's just a shame he can't keep his head up. Defensively, we were woeful. Shocking at times. Offensively, impotent. Bukayo Saka, I didn't even know he was on the pitch. But that's credit to how good he is that they just mark you out the game these days. And not really a lot of creativity, Matt. We are going back to the Emirates with a 2-2. Are you still confident that we can go through? And what did you make of tonight's performance?
No, I'm not confident that we can still go through. People are going to have to get it in their head that this is a European Cup competition. We have generally struggled the last couple of years with two-leg ties. You got a good dose of today. A lot of people thought we were going to run into this game and just basically do what we want to do. And it doesn't quite work that way, Lee. This morning, I texted you first thing this morning, and what did I tell you, Lee? I said, we need to go into this game and do what? We need to smash this team up so that the second leg doesn't even matter. Yep. That's how you approach. Me and you just got through talking here before we started. United is up 3-1. They're smashing the tie so that it doesn't even matter, the second leg. When are we going to understand that the world does not roll over just because Arsenal shows up? I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something controversial here, Lee. And it's going to upset some people. I'm sure that we're going to have some good ones in the chat tonight. So you just make sure you check this out. We do not have strong enough squad depth to compete in Europe at this stage. We don't have the mental fortitude to deal with a championship run and a European Cup competition. This is something we have to come to grips with. The only way we could even get out of this mess is if we were coached properly out of this mess. And he's got enough on his mind right now trying to figure out how he wants to approach this title run and then trying to deal with this too. The fact that we look that bad defensively, and I hadn't even got to the new fella, which I'll come to him in just a second, and the goalkeeper. We look like schoolboys defending corners, set pieces. These teams we're playing, this is what they thrive on, man. This is what they thrive on, Lee. It is wind up, get you wound up, get the referee all out of, and he's all over the place, and then we're gonna beat you with simple stuff. There's no reason that we should not have won that game today, Lee. But because we went into this game overconfident, I heard it already. I mean, folks this week were talking about we're gonna be smashing up Sporting. I was like, bro, I mean, where y'all get this from, man?
I was like, yo, they're good on the ball, man. You ain't gonna smash them up. They're gonna keep the ball. They're gonna tip it up around you, bro. Yeah. Technical ability level 100. Well,
Lee, we've had to. Sure enough, we won some games the last couple of weeks, but let's look at how we won them. I mean, bro. I mean, where did this arrogancy come from with our fan base? Where we think we just high and mighty, we mighty Arsenal. We're gonna roll in and we're gonna knock them over 15-2, and then we're going on, man. We're going on to win. We're gonna win this title. I mean, where does this come from? Because I mean, I'm sitting here looking. We got this guy that we spent his money on, this Kivia, and I don't give a damn. I heard about it before. Oh man, it was the goalkeeper's fault. Both of them are at fault because it shouldn't have went in. Somebody should have done something.
Facts.
Yeah. I don't care about
kick it out.
Kick it out, bro. We preach this all the time. That's what you're supposed to do. If the goalkeeper knocks his ass out, he knocks him out. We'll go figure out something. We'll figure out something, but somebody needs to deal with that. Saliba and what's his name? Second goal. What is this? What is this today? What was this all about today? Did people realize we were in a European Cup competition today? It's just like, oh, it's Thursday, man. We just go out here and we'll take a nice trip out to Lisbon and go see some beaches, some waterfalls. We'll get some some good food. We'll visit the Cristiano Ronaldo monument statue somewhere out there. We'll just go out and just have a good time. Fellas, let me tell y'all something. If y'all want to play on next year, we playing on Wednesdays, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and you want to go out there with that kind of performance, then you will get slapped up. You will get sent home.
Bro, if we go out with that performance against Fulham, we're getting slapped up.
Yeah, exactly. Mitrovic and the other fella, they're gonna have a field
chops right now.
Yeah, I mean that what you saw on that first goalie is carbon copy of what we're going to have to deal with on Sunday. That is carbon copy of what's coming on Sunday. Balls over the top, headers, set pieces, counterattack. That's literally what we're going to see. Now, there's going to be a contingent. Oh, well, we didn't have some of the players that we normally have in play. That's all good and well, but that just like I said, Lee, we have a problem here when it comes to squad depth. And when I say squad depth, I'm talking about these fringe players. Fabio Vieira needs a loan, and he needs to gain weight. He is pushed around like a child. He is pushed around. This Kivia guy, you saw Lee during the transfer window. Oh man, this guy's coming in and he's gonna shore it up. He's gonna fix it. He's going to get it's going to be in order now. We've got him.
One of the most sought after defenders.
Yeah. The next whatever. They talking like he's a defender out of the 1980s out of Serie A. We're like, well, hell yeah, we need that. And what do we see today? He's ducking like red on Friday when Debo pulls into town. He's tucking his head, tucking his chain. He's tucking his chain, man. Yeah, he's tucking his chain, bro. And that's the title of my fan cam, by the way. He's tucking his chain. Yeah, I'm tucking mine in. Yeah, I'm gonna tuck mine in.
We ain't got nothing here, Debo.
Yeah, bro. Arteta needs to go. I hope he likes to take it behind, man. He needs to look at himself and see. He needs to make a decision. And it's just gonna just call like it what it is. Me and you both would love for us to win the European trophy. We want us to compete, but he's gonna have to sit down for the next 2 days and say, "This is what I want to do," and stick with it. And it's
the basics. That's the thing. Like before the World Cup, we were defending great. We didn't look like conceding shots, let alone goals. And it's almost like we've come back from that little break from the World Cup, and it's like we're wide open, bro.
Yeah,
like, literally wide open. Yeah. And the thing is, I said this to Jez a minute ago. If we defend like that and literally score with every shot we have, which is on target, which is what we're doing at the minute, is scoring pretty much with every shot we have, right? That's a decent opportunity, right? Eventually, you don't score them shots, and eventually, you don't come back.
Yeah.
So now all of a sudden, you're out of Europe and you're out the title.
Yeah.
And if we leave empty-handed,
now
I'm leaving with something. Yeah, like
bro.
If we ain't leaving with something this season, that's a mad disappointment, bro. Because we've been brilliant this season at times.
Yeah,
and we deserve. Well, we don't deserve it unless you win it, but it would be a major flop if we do not win a title or a Europa League this season, and we win nothing. The heads need to roll, bro. Quick.
Bro. No doubt about it, man. No doubt about it. Because, like I said, Arteta's gonna have to make a decision on what does he want to prioritize. We talk about that fish all the time, Lee, and we're getting to that point now in the season where he's gonna have to really think about how he wants to approach this. And I'll say it again, Lee. We just don't have the squad depth that we would need to be able to compete on both fronts. I believe if we had maybe 2 extra players, like we've been saying back in January, we had 2 or 3 extra players that could get us over. You had 2 or 3 Trossards that can get you over the line. Then you probably be in a situation where you can go, okay, yeah, you know what? Let's compete. But you have to also remember we're also putting our starters at risk every time we play these guys. And I was just praying Partey got through that game. Like, please, Lord, please.
Same with Saka.
Saka, please, God, don't let anything happen to him because
if we get a problem with Saka or Martinelli right now, especially with Trossard and Eddie, to a lesser degree maybe with Eddie, but still he's chipped in with a few goals. Yeah. If we get Saka out injured, mate, we're in big trouble.
Major trouble, man.
Yeah, because Nelson, as good as he might be in the adulation he's got off of the back of that goal the other day, yeah, bro, he's not Bukayo Saka. Yeah, and you know, if we get Bukayo Saka injured, it's long for us. It's a long day, mate. It's a long day. Same with Thomas Partey, bro. Like we see today, like I don't think the midfield was that disgustingly horrible, but at the same time, there was no creativity at all, which is why that front three did nothing. Yeah, and the defense was more of a problem for me than the attack. Yeah, because we got out of there with something, but at the same time, that defense was horrible. And 3 of them that started today are our first teamers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I want to say this, and then we're gonna shut this thing down because I know you got to run, brother. Two things. Martinelli, get your head up, man. That's just cut to your left, put it in. It's just that simple. Go to your right, dink it over the top. Don't get your head up. Know what's around you. I'm sure he'll make up for it. That was a classic Walcott run, by the way. That was one of those old school Walcott runs.
Sitting there thinking this is Messi against Getafe.
Yeah, he was rolling, man. Last thing here, this goalkeeper, man, he has got to get some fortitude for himself in defending. Martinez would have came out and took that ball right out of the air with confidence. With confidence, he would have came right out, took it, cleaned it up, moved on, quick transition and move on. Matt Turner has got to stop second guessing and get some nuts about himself when he's in goal, because we can't have that kind of stuff. If we get past them next week and we end up going further in this tournament, Ramsdale just needs to just be in that from here out, man. We need to make sure we got somebody that's sure-footed that can get it done. I know he wants to give some of these guys time, but he's going, like I said, he's going to have to do some soul searching in the next couple of days to figure out what he wants to do, who needs to play, and what. And some of these guys some of these guys are just not up to it, man. Not up to it, bro.
100% facts, bro. Listen, make sure you subscribe to Matty's channel, the Southern Gooner. The link will be in the description of the video. And yeah, man, we're out of here, people. Go and check the other fan cams out as well. Player ratings will be out in about 45 minutes. Laters.
Peace.